What's up, from K. Today I'm doing a Valorant character tier list with my boy Devin. I'll link his channel in the description below. But yeah, my last tier list video did really well, so why not do another one? Yeah, let's get into this week's video. What's up, everybody? 37K. Today we are doing a tier list with my boy Evan. He's on my Valorant team. Anyways, I'm gonna on Devin and say hi to him. All right, so this is Devin. It's like 1 a.m. for him right now, so he has to be a
Yeah.
little bit quiet. So I turned his volume all the way up on the recording so you can hear him a bit better. So we're going to be looking at all Valorant tier lists. Now, I've done this with one of my friends. That video hasn't been posted yet, but it will be soon. So I've done this with one of my friends. And yeah, it's a Valorant tier list video. So we go through every single character and see what tier they are. Um, Obviously, if you want to make changes to my list, just leave it in the description. That's fine. Anyways, let's get into the video. Alright. So,
Um,
Breach, right?
yeah, it depends. I feel like he might be like a low A,
His
high
flashes
B,
are
maybe.
really
Yeah,
good.
his flashes and his ultimate.
His ultimate sucks because it's so easy to dodge. That's the thing.
Yeah,
I'll put him
there's a
at
lot.
B. What about B?
Yeah, yeah, B.
Brimstone, Smokes, Molly, ult is perfect. And
Yeah,
Stim Beacon. I'm putting him A, like
yeah,
A. A because it's just such a good character. Cypher.
I feel like he might be
Well, his
B.
smokes kind of suck because you have to go into the.
Like his the wall, it's kind of bad because you can shoot through it. Maybe if they made it to where you can't shoot through it, maybe it'd be better. But
His camera's good.
and then his
His.
tripwire is pretty good because unlike Killjoy, where her stuff, if you're out of a certain distance, her 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 turret and her alarm bot go down. His stuff just permanently is up, and you can pick his stuff back up, which is kind of nice.
His ult
I
sucks, and
think
I'll tell you why. It only shows one
yeah,
flashing image.
yeah,
So I'm gonna put him B.
yeah. I feel like B as well.
Jet, um,
Uh, Probably S because she's like a good solo. I think she's A or S because she's really good for solo queuing, and also she is like a good team. She can kind of smoke off like for short term for a team to like push out somewhere, and then her ultimate's pretty good because it's like the best eco saving ult in the game.
mhm.
Because pretty much you can buy like like a normal classic and then just use her ult. So I feel like maybe
I go
uh,
S.
yeah, I feel like S. Killjoy. I think I'd put her in B
Ult,
with
no, ult, no, A because ult is perfect.
yeah, alt is good. Because it locks down a site pretty much. If you can time it perfectly, you can get the defuse off before they even go push
Or get
in.
the plant in, like, or
Yeah,
even
plan.
detonate the bomb. Like, it's
Mhm.
such a good ult. I love the ult. It's an immaculate ult. Also, Mollies are perfect. They do so much damage compared to like Phoenixes or Brims.
Yeah,
And
and
Vipers. But it's
with
such a good ult.
with
Like,
her alt, like especially on Ascent on A, you can make a really good retake. I
mhm.
actually have one. I might be able to record it and send you a clip so you can put it in the video. Pretty much, it's an A retake. That's like one of the main retakes for Ascent, her, and then like with her mollies as well, and then her turret's pretty good because you can peek with it, and then her alarm bot's good because if you set them up with your nano swarms, you can get really easy kills. Like I've done multiple times because I'm a Killjoy main, and so well used to be, and she's pretty good.
I go
I feel
A.
like yeah, I feel like A.
Turret turret needs to be like turret and alarm bot needs to be more long distance, and I would put her A S.
Yeah,
Um, but
and then
Omen,
Omen, easy S tier. He's like the best controller in the
yeah,
game.
he is. He is. I agree because he's like so like I don't know. I don't know. His ult's decent. His ult's weird because it's only him, so it's so hard for your teammates to just go back. That's why maybe A because of his ult.
Yeah, maybe if his ult gets in like him and one other person. Obviously, you can have like obviously if you have like a Rainer or a Jet or like a Euro on your team, you can have them lurk and then them be rotating by the time you're alting. But besides, I feel like his alt would maybe if his alt could take one like his whole team or one other person, he would probably be easy S tier as well.
Yeah, I mean that actually is a good idea because if he can like grab someone that's closest to him and then like um yeah, that's good. All right. Phoenix.
I feel like S as well because he has flashes, a molly, a wall that will pretty much give him free part of a site.
He's pretty much a viper, a
Brim
and a breach.
and a breach pretty much combined. Like he has
So
one of each
and alt
ability.
is phenomenal.
Yeah, alt pretty much
Yeah,
like
where you
you
like
can clear
spawn.
out
Yeah.
you can clear out a site for your team. Raise, I feel like a B.
Yeah, I would go B as well because it's
I
just
feel like I'd put her above breach though, like breach and cipher,
yeah,
because she's
yeah.
because like her
Alt's good
alt's good. It can clear out a site.
or
Apparently,
or like an entryway.
apparently, Riot thinks that her abilities can't kill people. I have gotten maybe half my kills in a game would be with her abilities alone. And
Nade's good.
then
Bomb buddies can really get someone out of a corner to kill them. So
her
yeah,
stat her
B.
satchel can probably go if you can time them perfectly, can go farther than Jet's dash.
Yeah, and you can go really high and really get the jump on people. That's why it's just such a. I'm gonna move her up to A. Like
Yeah, I feel like but bottom A, yeah, below Omen.
not as good
Right?
as like those three though. It's not as good.
Mm, I
Reyna,
I think I say it depends if it depends what you're talking about
um,
though.
you can only have a good Reyna. You can't have a bad one. You can't have a bad one.
Yeah. Yeah,
So
like if you have to have a good arena and she's not really good for she's it depends how you're playing her. If you're playing her like as
yeah,
solo queuing, then I feel like S tier. But if you're playing with like a 5 or a 4 stack or
it's a
even a
C
3
tier,
stack,
and we're talking about
it
like just pure 5 stack. It's a C tier.
yeah,
She's
because like she's
good
not good for the
abilities, but it's
team.
so hard to execute her well when you're with a 5 stack because you when you're with a 5 stack, you're supposed to like be helping each other and not going for kills, and that's what Reyna does. She goes for kills, heals herself, and try to get her ult. Like it's
That's
just
like
so hard to.
that's like in team play. Like I've seen comp stats, like competitive team stats. Like she's picked maybe 20%, 10%.
Yeah.
And I think she's really good for if you want to like if you want to solo queue and carry your team, but and climb the ranks. But besides that, I don't think she's that good.
All right, ready?
Yeah, I Sage, she's pretty good S tier. I think her all in her healing is really good because you
Yeah.
can help the team. Her wall can block off
Her
parts.
wall is so OP.
I feel like if her wall, maybe not as rechargeable, but like you could I don't know, like I wish she could like get her wall back or have 2 walls, because like once you place your wall down, they can just rotate to the other site,
Mhm.
and then her slows are pretty good stopping a rush to for her teammates to push in,
Mhm. Yeah, I would agree with you. Res is so hard to execute though.
especially if you don't have your wall.
There needs to be a 5 second part where the person is covered in jade, right? And they can move around, but they can't shoot, but they're invincible.
Yeah, like so where they can get to a spot.
Cause it's so hard to like do it in the open, because your entry fragger is gonna be in the open for sure, right? So
Yeah.
it's so hard to get the res. If it's like a 2v2 and then the people are already at like mid, it maybe you can like get a good resin, but it's just so hard to get a good resin. And most of the time it's not worth it. That's the thing.
And
But
some of the times it's worth it because especially since the fact that you can like I don't know what it's called, like you can bait out a res.
mhm.
Like still shoot them, and then you can just peek around the corner as soon as they shoot and get the easy kill. And that's good if you can stop them from killing them before you do it. Because if they kill them if they kill the person that you just res before you could kill them, it's just a waste of your ult, and
Mhm.
you might as well have just put like out a killjoy turret,
Yeah.
and then
Sky,
Sky.
D tier. Terrible.
Yeah, yeah.
Terrible. Dog,
Mhm.
you can't see anything, and most maps are long range, so you can't see anything, right?
Her thing's like pretty much a two
Her
tap.
ult is terrible. It goes so
Mhm,
slow, and it's so
mhm,
easy to shoot, and you can see like
mhm.
where it's gonna come from, right?
Oh, and right clicking it with a classic shoots destroys it in two tap.
So yeah, I'm gonna put her D because her flashes are good. That's the only good, and her healing's okay. I mean, the healing's fine because it
I
like
would.
runs out, and then you can.
Mhm,
Yeah, it's
yeah.
weird. Sova,
Mhm. Pretty
a
much
good
a
A
top
tier.
of A. Pretty much, I think top of A tier,
No,
honestly.
no, behind Brim.
Behind Brim. Brim is a little bit better, yeah. I feel like
Owl
no, I
drone,
feel like
owl drone sucks. It needs to be stronger. Like it can't. It
yeah, it
needs
needs
to
to
be, and it needs to be
be
like a bolt removing thing.
yeah,
Cause then
like
it's,
ciphers.
cause
Like
then
ciphers.
it'll give you a chance to actually move in,
If
right?
anything, it should be yeah, if anything, it should be Sovas that's the that
Yeah,
as the dart in it and then Cypher is not.
yeah.
Because this is yeah, I think it's pretty good.
All right, Viper. And
I
hold
feel like
on,
maybe
I will give her A tier, and I'll tell you why. She just got a buff, right?
yeah.
Where you get
I don't know
50 damage. Like it's so good,
yeah, I feel like
so good.
I think as of the time we're recording this, I think gonna come out tomorrow, or I think it came out today or tomorrow, but I don't know. I don't know when. I think as of recording this, it's gonna maybe come out tomorrow or it's out already. I don't know because I've been testing it. I can't tell, but I don't know. So
So good. Like we're gonna see a lot
mhm.
more play, and for the team, we actually might see play on the team. Like I was
Maybe just
talking
a
to
little.
Pure, like we were talking
Mhm.
about like we could have like a Viper, and on some maps like Split. No, not Split. Split's
Icebox,
garbage.
icebox,
No,
icebox.
nah. Actually, Icebox and Haven's amazing for Viper because of the open
Yeah,
sites.
yeah, and
Except B.
icebox.
Actually, B actually is good because it's closed. But
I
anyways, yeah.
I can also get a clip of like a really good icebox B and maybe a wall up to where you can have site control and an easy plant. But probably in most competitive play, they're probably gonna figure it out. Like especially if you're high like platinum or something or gold, they'll
But
definitely be able to
we
tell.
have to like I'm like we're gonna we might train a Viper. Like training a Viper would be really good. Um, but probably not for the next couple of weeks because training a Viper is hard because you really because it's pretty much just Phoenix except with yeah it's pretty much Phoenix but without flashes there's smokes, right? Um, she's a really good character now. Now it takes 50 damage when you walk into the wall.
Pretty much
Like
instantly.
yeah, it's amazing. I don't know
Yeah,
why they would make it this good. Like it's not a buff. It's like a complete reshape of how the character is made. It's not like a
like
simple like character buff. It's amazing.
I, I feel like maybe if you had two of her smokes, it would have been better because all of the other characters like Astra, Omen have two and Brim has three. Maybe if she had two of her little smokes, the smoke ball,
No,
then that would be better.
she does.
Not the two like not the snake bite, but the whatever it's called.
Yeah, but you realize that she's the only smoke that can take damage. That's what's cool.
Yeah, and she also has a big wall that can
Her
pretty much.
wall's okay, but the thing is, it like tells you where they're gonna go. That's the thing.
Yeah.
All right,
Okay,
Yoru,
Zoe. I
D
feel like
tier,
D
D or
tier is.
C,
I feel like bottom C.
bottom
No,
C,
well, okay. If we're gonna
or
put him
top
at
D.
bottom, I feel like if we're gonna put Yoru at bottom C, I feel like we'd put Sky above him because Sky's a little bit better because her flashes and her heal. So maybe bottom D because yeah, I feel like that because like his flashes take way too long. Yeah, he got a buff as well
His
with
TP is
Viper.
good, but his dimensional drift is terrible.
Yeah,
He's so
yeah.
vulnerable when he puts back his mask in the little alternate reality thing.
He also
It's
got a. Go ahead.
it's a very interesting idea. I like it a lot, but he needs to be faster. He needs to be more of a movement character because I really want to see movement characters so bad.
Yeah, we have technically only one, which is Jet.
No, Raze. And
Well,
even
Ray's
Omen,
Jet
like even
system.
Omen because of his TP. Like,
Yeah, Yoru, his teleport, like his pretty much all of his abilities got except for his decoys got buffed as well. Like it went from like point like it went up like a
yeah,
lot.
I saw it, I saw it. So, you know,
And then
it's okay.
Astra, we haven't seen a lot of.
we haven't seen as much play.
I would
as-
go top C. She's better than Reyna.
Yeah, maybe even top mid B, like in between
Yeah, no, yeah, mid B. I mean, alt is terrible. You know why? Because it's so. For an example, if you split a site or like split like an entryway, right, or alt, which you probably wouldn't do. Split a site, yeah, split a site. You can't know you literally can't see through it, so you don't know where they're gonna come through, right? They can come through anywhere, and like
And then like
if you're hiding like the little area where you pull down the lever on ascent on B, and then like it closes the door if you're there, you can't know where they're going to come out. But if you're on like it can be good if you're on a corner right like next to the wall. You can know very easily.
but then and then like you can I get it if that you can't shoot through, but I don't get it why abilities can go through it. Like you can throw like pretty much anything through it. Like if you put like Sova's like recon dart through it and see them, you pretty much it's easy because of his ult, which is so annoying because like there's I get it, alts can go through it, but I feel like normal abilities shouldn't be able to go through it or like stick to the wall or bounce off of it.
Hmm.
But I don't know. It's I don't know.
Yeah, but that's the tier list, everybody. Thank you all for watching. And yeah, see ya. Thanks for watching this week's video. I just been posting like 9 weeks in a row, and I have a schedule now. But yeah, stick around for next week's video. It's gonna be a clips video again, and yeah, we'll see you in the next video.